Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to continue working on our wonderful Porsche Cayman that has a very bad transmission case, which we did not see when we checked it out the first time. We took it all apart and I was, I was excited about the damage. It wasn't that bad with the parts we took off. It's all fixable, but the transmission, that was horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I think we're going to continue going forward. We found a transmission here locally. We're going to go pick it up because we got to replace the subframe anyway. So it's like adding another hour or two, another $2,000, whatever, it is what it is. But we want to see this thing run and get back to life and back on the road like it used to be, and I want to paint it yellow. So we're going to bite the bullet, buy the transmission, hopefully put it in, hopefully it'll be good. So let's go ahead. Michael's going to head down the road. It's only like 30 minutes away, get the transmission, and I'm going to start taking it apart because I already ordered parts like the suspension and all that stuff. So that should be coming in pretty quick too. Let's go ahead and drop the rear subframe, the rear transmission, and hopefully get a new one in there. Alright, so there is the transmission. After an hour or so, we got it out. It's pretty easy because a lot of it was damaged. So, dang, this thing definitely took a hit. Let's go inside and check this out. So, there's our flywheel. There's our input shaft. Try to pull that out, and the bell housing. So we can try to, and where's the starter? Starter is somewhere. And look at this, all this little broken stuff. I don't know. Still got the subframe we gotta drop. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. But let's go ahead and maybe take off the old bell housing, the flywheel. Michael got the new transmission here. We'll double check everything and go from there. Also, we have the subframe, so who knows, maybe just put it all together.
Wow, guys, definitely pretty crazy. I mean, I would have been able to tell that the transmission is completely busted in half over there. Yeah, that front looks pretty bad over here, but that rear doesn't look that bad at all. I mean, the wheels are fine, little side swipe, but pretty crazy. But that's what we get for buying without looking at it, you know. You have to be very careful. It wasn't a run and drive or anything like that, so that one, you know, was listed correctly. Everything's fine. Not a Copart scam. Read your comments below. We agree with you guys. You just have to do your diligence and go out there and, you know, check it out. But looking at the average, so 2014 for 2014, the average price for these is actually $15,000. So I'm like, it makes me feel better, you know. The cheapest one ever sold was for $5, and the most expensive was $22. So this one right here sold for $12, which isn't bad. Got some front end damage, about the same miles. There's ours, 7.8, so basically $8,000. Not bad. I mean, yes, the transmission, we got all those parts, but I don't know. This one sold for $22. Yeah, it's got a lot less miles on it, but that's crazy. $22, still salvage title. So as long as we're under 22 at the end, I think we'd be okay. Hopefully. This one for 17, 14.8, 14.5, 22. That's crazy. So who knows what kind of crazy damage these things have and its own thing, but hey, that's part of life, you know. Sometimes you don't win, sometimes you lose. That's part of the game of the insurance, auction, salvage life, but it's not that easy, guys. Sometimes it is hard and you want to give up, but we're not going to give up. We're going to get this thing back on the road. We're going to try our best to get it restored. Let's do it. So out with the old and in with the new. Our buddy at Spartan Auto actually hooked us up. Thanks, Serge. Gave it to us for $1,500. Little discount. We appreciate it. So that's what it's supposed to look like, and that's what we got going on. The whole front face of it basically just ripped off and got stuck over there. What kind of impact did it take? That's crazy. So I got the engine supported. Let's go ahead and remove more of the transmission and see if there's any more damage. It's very easy. Look at that. Yeah. We need to take the starter out.
Look at that. One way to remove your transmission, just break it in half. On both, really.
Put it back on. Look at that. It'll be good to go. Look at that. There's a little bit of JB weld. Be good to go. Like nobody ever knows. But yeah, maybe get some pliers and try to pull up input shaft.
Yeah.
Raining sideways. Sheesh. That looks good back there though, that's good. Oof. There we go.
The clutch is broken.
Yep.
And the pilot bearing is worn out.
Dang.
Why?
We're gonna need some more parts.
Alright guys, so pretty much looking for a flywheel right now, or like a clutch kit, but nobody has nothing in stock. We don't want to wait, we want to see if this engine and transmission I can drive, so where we got the transmission, they had a flywheel off the engine, so we got a flywheel. And look at our flywheel before. This is our input shaft. And look at that play. So all that play that we were talking about was, I mean that should be the pilot bearing. So we got the flywheel from that, it's solid. A little bit of play, but it's good. And we got a clutch. The clutch actually still looks really good. That came off the transmission. There's still like a lot of space or wear bar. So let's go ahead and get this guy installed. We're gonna torque down the bolts. And we're gonna put the clutch in for that, and then hopefully put the transmission in. So let's get to it. All right, Michael, what did we do?
All right, so we got our number 11 wrench, and we were able to bleed the clutch pedal by simply just with our hand, make sure it doesn't spring forward and damage anything. I watched all the YouTube videos, they're saying that's bad, so we didn't do that. But it's basically brake fluid. It uses the same reservoir tank, so a lot of brake fluid on the floor over here, but we were able to bleed it, right? Good.
We got it bled. The clutch, transmission, shifting feels good.
Yeah.
You know, like for once. Well, did it feel good before?
It still felt good shifting.
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah,
it was so weird. But there was no clutch pedal at all. It was always to the floor. So
we got everything hooked up. Let's start this thing.
Our exhaust it's gonna be loud. Yeah, exhaust is not hooked up, so it's probably gonna be really loud, but
does that mean we need to get exhaust for this thing?
Maybe.
Because that thing was a little damaged.
A little shady, yeah.
A little rough, but let's get this thing running.
Yeah, before we put more money into it and stuff, let's see what works.
Second time to charm, Michael.
Whew, definitely nervous, definitely excited. Man, quick transmission swap. You know, hopefully don't find any other problems as we spin this over real quick. Hopefully it runs and sounds good.
Hopefully the clutch is good, because it was out of, it's been sitting for a little bit, looks like the clutch was, but we cleaned it up best we can. It's not looking at drag racing right now, okay? So.
I mean, as long as the engine sounds good, because even to work with that engine, you basically have to drop it down. I mean, I don't even know how, I don't even know. So hopefully.
One thing at a time.
Yep, one thing at a time. Alright. Alright, here we go. Parking brake is off. Wow guys, great news. I mean, it started, it's running, it sounds super loud, which is what we want, and it's spinning. That felt great. The clutch popped right into gear.
That's good. That's a really good sign. And, it's a relief that we got this thing done. We still got a lot of work ahead of ourselves.
We're kind of back on schedule where we were yesterday, where we thought we'd be, but we
got the subframe in there.
Yep.
So that's good. And then we still need 2 tie rod ends, so we can't really drive it. But we did have parts come in though, Michael.
Yep.
Let's check out those parts, and maybe we can get this thing rolling.
That'd be great. All right guys, so we got ourselves a nice little aluminum inner tie rod end.
So when this thing came in, I saw all this stuff was broken. I'm like, let's order it. It's pretty cheap on eBay.
Yep.
So we got the inner tie rod that we definitely needed.
Inner and outer, just in case.
For what, the passenger side, right?
I think so.
So then what's next? So we got the other
OEM control arm.
for that control. First, we got the whole suspension to get that passenger's front wheel rolling.
Yep.
And then we got the other control arm. And then I was thinking, Michael, what does this car really need?
Not to be yellow, that's for sure.
Of course it needs to be yellow. But, I mean, we're gonna, try to mod this thing a little bit. And the struts were bent that I saw. So I went ahead and I ordered coilovers for this thing.
Oh boy.
What do you think?
So much for riding smooth.
It's gonna be a drift machine. So we can't make a stock Porsche,
Yeah, might as well. Since we're doing all the work to it, it's gonna look cool. But red coilovers, what color? I think that's gonna match.
Who knows? But so you guys, we got coilovers for this thing. Also, like, I was looking at Facebook Marketplace, I found wheels for this thing already.
Nice.
Is it though? They weren't cheap.
Of course
These
not.
coilovers were like almost $900 or $800.
Sheesh.
But I mean, if you think about it, 2 struts on eBay used were like $200 each. So we're like saving money.
I don't know.
I think so. So pretty much we have all the parts we need to get that suspension rolling. I got the wheels. I'm not going to show you until we get the suspension done. So we can put the wheels on and get it rolling today.
That'd be great. Let's do it. Since the transmission's there, that'd be awesome to actually see it roll by itself.
Drive by itself.
First time, run and drive. Because it hasn't been run and drive for a while.
No. So let's get this suspension put on. We'll go from there. All right, so we got the inner tie rod, the outer tie rod, lower tie rod, our control arm, trailing the other one. The coilover, we're actually gonna wait because we actually want to see this thing rolls. And then Michael ordered new rotors because ours were busted. So we got some new ones, right, Michael?
Oh yeah.
Brand new.
Drilled out. Nice.
And these are directional, so is that the right side or left side?
Not sure.
Should say on there somewhere. It looks like it's the right because it matches the holes on that one.
Made in Germany. It says mint tea hand. I don't know. Think it's right?
Well, I mean, does it match the other one? So this one, they flow. Yeah, they're flowing the same way. So
Should we get?
as long as they put them on right, we'll put them on right?
Hopefully, it worked for a while. Alright guys, so definitely a diamond in the rough right now, but basically that side suspension is done. We still need the coilovers, but we're gonna do all around the car, no big deal. We really wanna see this thing roll. It's still rough, I'm still missing a couple parts here and there, but I just put the new wheels on and they look pretty sweet.
Very
honestly.
aggressive.
Yep.
The color I like. So, and it was a good deal. I only paid $1,200 for them with tires.
That's not bad. I mean, honestly, rims nowadays, everything
Honestly,
going
that's-
up,
Michael, that's cheap.
cheap.
No, I'm serious. I've been looking. I was gonna buy a set online for like $1,200 for just rims.
Yeah,
you know?
they
This
show you
comes with good
tires, blah, blah, blah.
So let's go ahead and we have spacers on. I think we should take the spacers off because these wheels are super aggressive. We can always add more.
Because we want to clear, because we've got a lot going on right now, but yeah, let's check it out. There we go. That's nice.
Very aggressive.
Pretty cool. I think they look nice, so they're already kind of a goldish yellow color.
We're getting there, Michael. This car's gonna be yellow.
Well,
Goldish wheels.
I don't think it's gonna look good yellow on yellow either. Nobody does that.
I do.
That's weird.
I do.
I don't know.
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and put them on.
Yeah,
I'm
and still
excited.
think about color choices later.
I mean, right now it's green, so let's see.
That's really light.
Hopefully they work.
Hopefully.
Let's see. Success.
Kind of, yeah, it's tight.
Wow, look at that. Look at the clearance, Michael, of the caliper. We don't have to worry about a caliper, nothing
Yeah,
like that.
caliper's fine. Probably should strap this or something on because it's already hit.
We'll worry about that later. Let's get the lug nuts on there.
Yeah, lock it
Looking
down.
Good. What do you think, Michael?
So we're on 4 wheels. Obviously there's still a lot going on that we need to adjust, but we're just stoked and happy that, hey, 4 wheels, way better than it was before, with a working transmission, hopefully.
Hopefully. So we're gonna drive it forward. The engine sounds good, so that's amazing.
That's really good.
That's a good sign. So let's see if this thing will drive under its own power. If it does, then I got more parts coming.
Success. Oh yeah. Let's see. All right, guys, there we go, just like that. New transmission installed, OEM, back to run and drive, kind of, but honestly, we're super happy with it. But leave some comments down below. Do you think it's a money pit, waste of time, or should we just keep going full throttle and make an epic build out of it, one-of-a-kind Porsche, and back on the road? That's what we'd like to do. We don't want to give up. But hey, we appreciate it. Love all the feedback, all the comments. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll catch you next time.